Welcome back, everybody. So I just thought I would show a little something here. Now, of course, you can see that we're getting into the late evening here. It's starting to get dark, but I've got my headlamp strapped to the tripod here, and I can turn it on, and I think it'll be okay for this video. We'll go ahead and just turn it on right now here. And that's going to be the O-Light Piran, and I think it's only on low or something like that, but that seems to be plenty of light. So what I was wanting to kind of talk about just a little bit here is a budget bushcraft kit. And you could achieve this kit for 60 bucks and have everything that you needed to have. So first of all, the good old cold steel trail boss, and that's a little leather mask that I had made for it, which I tried imprinting an American flag on it, but I mean, it worked out okay, I guess. It's very subtle, let's say that. So there's that would cost you like 30 bucks right now on Amazon. So there's half our budget right there. So this would not be included in that $60. That's something I put together. So also this wouldn't be included. So basically, I guess it's a $60 budget tools, budget bushcraft tools. So here's the there's the real tree saw that we had in the last video. So be looking at 15 bucks there. And then the M-Tech knife, which was like $13, I do believe, but it's promising, I think. Let's see if I can. This is going to be difficult. Let's see if I can't get it to show that model number there. Yep, there it is. MT20-70. Right, let me look here, make sure. Yep, MT20-70. So, and that's basically what I think that was. I think this was their attempt of a bushcraft knife. So let's try it out for that. Let's just see how it works for a bushcraft knife. So that would be your three main tools right there. Less than 68 bucks. It actually came out to be, I think, like 57. And I mean, with that right there, you could easily have, a real good time in the woods, I would imagine. And I mean, even though, the knife may be of cheaper quality, as long as you did things correctly, I mean, it should never really let you down, short of maybe not holding an edge, as long as, some of the higher end stuff. But I mean, that thing is crazy sharp, actually. And I'm assuming that's because it's a little bit thinner stock. I mean, it's not thin, by any means. I'd say it's almost 1/8 inch. So I mean, it's pretty much on par with a lot of them, kind of with that gray stonewashed finish and the little bit of it's a hard plastic handle, but I mean, it's good and comfortable. It really is. So this will be the first time using it, so we'll use it a little bit, see what we think. But if that M-Tech knife there didn't do it for you, then of course you could always spend just a little more, you know, and go with the Schrade, the SCHF 36. You can get that for, I think right now on Amazon it's around like 27, or you can get the 37, which is the 7-inch blade, for 26, so which that would probably even be better. Or you could just win this one here on this channel. We're 3 subs away, guys, from giving this thing away. 3. I really thought we would have that done by now, but that's okay. We'll get it, and we'll get more than that too by the time it's all said and done. So anyway, you could add that knife, which, you know, is $10.95, definitely an upgrade from this knife, but you know, you could add that one in and you'd be looking at, like, I think I added it up to like 72 or something like that dollars. So I mean, I think it'd be well worth the extra $12, you know, because this is probably the weakest link, I would say. You know, because I mean, as long as you had a good strong knife and a nice strong axe like this cold steel, there wouldn't be much you couldn't do. However, I think this $13 M-Tech knife would do the job for you. I really think it would. So anyway, that being said, I don't think I'm honestly going to need the saw or the axe, but we'll see. And I don't know if I can get this to show up at all, but I did put an edge on this thing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get it to show up here, but I did put a razor sharp, shaven sharp edge on this Trailmaster, and boy, did it make the difference. Out of the box, it was I wasn't very impressed with it, to be honest. And then I put an edge on it, and it really came alive. So let me grab my baton real quick. I didn't realize I didn't have it over here, so the good old trusty baton, you can see there, we've used her quite a bit. It's a good baton though. Okay, we got the baton. Now I got some old pieces of fat wood here. And there's some pieces. I had a big pile of this fat wood sitting out here, and the bugs kind of started to tear it up. The ants and all that were getting into it. I mean, it wasn't rotting away from the weather, but the ants were just destroying it. So go figure, right? Let me do a little bit of camera repositioning here, and then we'll get right into this. Try to make it better for you guys. Let me try adjusting the light here. I'll put a little more on it. Alright. That way you guys can see a lot better what I'm doing. So, and I think that brighter light looks a little better on camera anyway. So there we go. Cool. Just set that right there. So this here, you can see this is a piece. It rotted off of the other. Dang. Definitely different with that light on. It rotted off of the other piece. Well, actually, it didn't rot off. Ants ate it all off. So anyway, that's what we'll use. There's a lot of punky wood there from the ants, but it's kind of moist. Let's see, can you? No, you can't. Hold on here. Whoa. Okay, that'll be good enough. So we'll start that there. Maybe would that help? Trying to figure out the best now. That ain't gonna help. Just have to do it this way, guys. I mean, you've seen batoning before, but and usually fat wood's a little bit harder than regular wood, although see that nice color? I don't know if you can see the sheen off of that, but hopefully I've got it around in the light at least some point. But usually fat wood's harder than regular wood, so when you're working it and batoning it, it is a little harder on your knife than, say, normal wood would be. As you can see, the old M-Tech there didn't have no trouble going through that. Now granted, it wasn't anything massively huge, but at any rate, there was more to it than you know, like I said, what a regular piece would be. Try to get that so you can see the sheen off of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to in the light the way it is. So let me try to find, oh, there we go. Hold on. Piece of bark here. I gotta take my jacket off. It's not all that cold out. It's gotten a lot warmer after swinging some sticks around and such. So, okay. Now then, put our piece of bark down right there. Grab our M-Tech knife. And let's get this. Oh, there's some good punky wood right there. Set that to the side. That'd be good to char that up. That's nice and good and spongy. Yeah, that'd be great for charring. So I needed to clean this wood up anyway. Like I said, the ants have about taken it over here, but let's get this a little bit cleaned up here. Get to I don't know if I'm floating out of frame or not there. Get this all down to pretty well good wood. See what I mean about how that part got pretty hard right there? Yeah, that part got pretty hard. It's alright. Chop that. There's a big knot right there. Stay up. Now I'll chop through that. Alright, no sweat. Alright. Now let's get all this. Well, we can leave it. It'll burn. So, okay, we got that. Now, let's make us some curls here. Slide some of this out of the way. Get where you guys can see things here. Yeah, this isn't exactly the highest of quality of fat wood here, but it's still fat wood, so especially down here on this end here. On this one, remember when we talked about it's got a good spine on it. Which it does, obviously. Alright. I think that'd be good enough. Let's just go ahead and split this thing on down, I guess. Make some sticks to start us a fire here. Alright. Boy, that's an awfully thin little piece. I don't know what luck we'll have here, but we'll try it. Yeah, kind of thought it might go that way. Okay. There. Alright. Now we'll split up these little pieces a little bit more. Good enough, I guess. Alright, well, there's some little sticks. Probably should have done some more shavings though, because I don't think there's quite enough on there, but maybe I've got enough here to do something with. Let's see. There was quite a few that didn't fall on there. Maybe I can rake some more off of this piece here. Okay. This wood's just not very sturdy. And the ants really tore it up. It's bad. Wow. It's weird. It's hard, but not hard at the same time. Like when you need it to be hard, it's not. Okay. Well, I think that should be enough to get our fire going. Anyway, I mean, if these fat wood pieces are any count, which I'm not saying they are, but if it doesn't work, I've got a better piece of fat wood. You know, maybe I ought to just go ahead and grab it real quick, because it's just right over here. Let's see, is it this one? No, not this one. Where are you? piece. There we go. There we are. I found the good piece. There we go. This is a good chunk. I use this one all the time. See, this one's quite a bit harder than the other piece. It's not wanting to shave up quite as easy. And I'm scared of dumping this thing out too. See that? That is some good fat wood. Now then, we'll put those good shavings in. Because I know these will light. Just I'm unsure about that other stuff. Alright, now then, still gotta move this thing again. There we go. Boy, it smells good. It's for sure. Alright. Now, I think we're ready. So this is what I decided to use as my homemade fire kit, because it already kind of looks like one. All kinds of goodies in here. Guaranteed to get a fire out of this thing. So let's see if the spine is good enough. Looks good enough to me. Oh yeah, no sweat. Oh no, the typical Coghlan's glue gave loose on me. It's alright, I think we can still make something happen. Well, there we go. I say I just need to hit one right in the right spot. I'll have to re-glue that. So there we have it, guys. And I mean, I'm no bushcraft professional, obviously, but there we've got a fire. Move that into here. Throw some sticks on it real quick. And there we'll have a fire. So I guess mainly my goal was to, prove that you can achieve results, even with a $13 nothing special Chinese knife. I'm no professional. There's definitely a lot of guys way better at this sort of thing than I am. But if I can do the legwork on buying all these knives and testing them out to kind of help you guys, to find out what works best and all that, and keep you guys from having to run through 100 knives to find something that'll work, then I'd like to do it, and apparently you can't go wrong with this little China knife. It does alright. I thought it would. When I pulled it out of the box, I was like, oh, that's surprisingly alright. So anyway, while we're doing this, I guess let's talk about the giveaway. Obviously, we're gonna be hitting that very soon, within, I would hope, tonight, but maybe not. So anyway, we'll be doing a video about that, hopefully pretty quick. I mean, if not today, tomorrow, right? So I'm already thinking about the next one. What are we gonna do next? I'm trying to figure out a thing to where maybe you guys get to decide what we're gonna give away next. So I don't know exactly how that might work, but let you see there, the old M-Tech is no worse for wear. It's just as good a shape now as it was to begin with. Still razor sharp. I mean, it didn't affect that edge any, so. But yeah, so, because I'm thinking, I like giving knives away, but it doesn't always have to be knives. So I'm thinking maybe just I'll figure out a limit, price limit, and then maybe we can, as a group, figure out what we want to do for that price, whether it be a knife or, a ferro rod or whatever the case may be. That might be fun. I don't ever see any other channels do that, so I don't know, we'll figure it out in the comments, guys. Chime in on it and let me know what y'all think, and hope y'all had a good weekend, and I guess we'll see you in the next video when we're giving that Schrade away. We'll see ya in the next one.